I'm audible to everyone, better?
Yes, sir.
Sure. So I hope everyone has been got through the yesterday's lecture. I even has given you the link of your video which has been recorded better. You can just go through and see it, that one. So yesterday we have done about your harmonic progressive waves and the phase differences and traveling waves. Now let us try to enter into our today's topic better. That is about your relationship between the wave velocity and as well as of your particle velocity. So write the next heading. Relation between wave velocity and particle velocity we are talking about right now the relation between the wave velocity and particle velocity. What is the wave velocity formula? With yesterday I told you. What is the wave velocity formula? Can anyone tell me? V is equals to omega by k. V is equals to omega by k, or V is equals to n lambda, or V is equals to lambda by t. These are all the different forms of your wave velocity. I hope you remembered it. Let me write first about particle velocity. How do you write the particle velocity in SHM beta? Particle velocity represented by Vp. So velocity of your particle will be equal to your dy divided by your dt. That will be equal to omega into under root of your a square minus of your y square. That is the velocity of the particle. Next one is right now for me wave velocity. Next one is about your wave velocity. Wave velocity represented by letter V. How do you represent the velocity with a wave velocity? V is equals to your Ex divided by your dt. That will be equal to your n into your lambda. That is equals to your omega by your k. That is equals to your lambda by your capital T, because frequency is nothing but reciprocal of your time period, isn't it? So this is your particle velocity and this is your wave velocity, isn't it? And you already know the displacement of the particle in the form of your wave. What is the displacement of the wave equation beta? Y is equals to a into sine omega t minus kx, isn't it? So I can write here right now the displacement of particle in propagation of wave, in propagation of wave. Let the wave is represented by the formula y is equals to a into sine omega t minus of k into x. When it is minus means the wave is moving in which direction beta? Positive x-axis or negative x-axis? Positive x-axis. When it is in negative, that will be moving in the positive x-axis. Now to get the wave velocity right now, what is the wave velocity right now? Dx by dt. And particle velocity is dy by dt. Let us try to differentiate this one with respect to time first. If I'm differentiating this one with respect to time, dy divided by your dt will be equal to your a is your right now for me constant. It will be coming out differentiation of your sine of omega t minus kx. K into x will be taken as of your constant beta. So this total I'll take it as of your x beta right now. So if I'm differentiating this one, this will become for me a into your, in this one omega will come out. This will become for me cos of your omega t minus of your k into your x. So we are assuming this kx to be constant beta because we're differentiating y with respect to time. So now if I'm differentiating omega, this is a chain rule. So in this one omega will come out. So this will be your omega. Differentiation of sine is nothing but equal to your cos. So dy by dt is equal to a omega into cos omega t minus of your k into x. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now, can I differentiate this y with respect to x beta? That is dy by dx. Can anyone tell me? Dy by your dx will be equal to how much? A is out right now as it is, isn't it? Differentiation of your sine will become how much for me? Cos. But right
Cos.
here omega t is a constant. So this minus will come out right now. So this is your minus. X will be in this one, k will be constant. So it is your k. Differentiation of a sine will become for me equal to your cos into omega t minus of your k into your x. I hope everyone has got this clarity. First one is
Yes,
I
sir.
differentiated y with respect to time. And next I differentiated the y with respect to x. So when I'm differentiating y with respect to time, I'm assuming kx to be your constant. When I'm differentiating y with respect to x, I'm assuming time to be your constant. So dy by dt is a omega into cos omega t minus kx. Dy by dx is minus of a into k cos omega t minus of your kx. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes.
My equation number 1 and this is my equation number 2. Okay. Now divide equation 1 by 2 better. I'm dividing equation number 1 divided by equation number 2. See what I will be getting better. Dy divided by your dt divided by this one is your dy divided by your dx will be equal to. So dy by dx, dy by dt is this one. So this will be equal to your a into your omega into your cos of your omega t minus of your k into your x divided by this one is nothing but minus of your a into your k. This one is your cos omega t minus of your k into x. Anything is getting cancelled in this one, beta. This a and this a will get cancelled. This cos omega t will get cancelled. So ultimately, what I am getting right now is dy by dt divided by your dy by your dx will be equal to your how much beta? This will become for me minus of your omega by your k. Can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, I can write this one as dy by your dt will be equal to minus of your omega by your k. This term will be going on this side. So this will become for me dy divided by your dx. Is that clear?
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
you tell me what is dy by dt beta? Dy by dt is what? Velocity of particle. Velocity of particle that is equals to minus omega by k is nothing but what beta? Velocity of wave represented by the v into your dy by your dx, dy by your dx. Is it clear for everyone? So velocity of the particle will be equal to wave velocity into dy by dt. This v is known as of your what? Wave velocity. dy by dx is known as of your slope. Vp is known as what beta? Velocity of particle. Velocity of your particle. So any particle which is moving in the wave is given by the formula Vp is equals to your minus of v into dy by your dx particle relation. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes,
Is
sir.
this clear for everyone? So I can say right now, particle velocity is equals to minus of slope of yx graph, slope of your yx graph, this is minus, into wave velocity, into your wave velocity. Can I write like this better? Any problem? Particle velocity is equals to your dy by dx is known as what? Slope of y versus your x graph, and v is nothing but of your wave velocity. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see the equation 1 beta once again. Dy by dt is how much? A omega into cos omega t minus kx. What you do is again differentiate your equation 1 and equation 2. So if I differentiate again dy by dt, this value right now, see what I'll be getting? Double differentiation. So I'll write that point here right now, you see. This is your d square y by your dt square will be equal to see what is the equation above there. In the first equation, a into omega will be constant, so bring it out. Differentiation of cos will become for me sine. Again, you're differentiating with respect to time, so the omega will be coming out, so this will become for me omega square. So here right now differentiation of cos will be equal to minus sine, so this will become for me minus of your a into omega square into this one is of your sine of your omega t minus of your k into x. Is this step clear for everyone? See, once again, I'm differentiating the equation once again. A omega is a constant. Differentiation of cos omega t minus kx. In this one, omega is constant, so bring it out. So if I'm bringing out, this will become for me omega square. Differentiation of cos is nothing but equal to your minus. So that is the reason d square y by dt square is equal to minus of a omega square into sine of your omega t minus of your kx. This is my equation number 3. Okay. Again, differentiate this equation number 2. That is d square y by your d into your x square. So what is the equation number 2 you see right now? Equation number 2 is a into k. Again, if I'm differentiating this one right now for this one, k will be coming out. Differentiation of the sign will become for cos will become for me how much? Minus of your sign. See, let me see what I can write right now. Differentiating again this term. So what is this? Yeah. Second equation, if I'm differentiating, this is becoming for me minus of your a into your k. This will be equal to your a into your k into. This is the differentiation of sign is nothing but minus of your sign into omega t minus of your k into your x into. Again, this one is your minus of your k. That means I can write here d square y by your dx square will be equal to, how much it will be better? Minus of minus, it will become for me plus. This minus is still remaining there. So this is minus of your a into k. This will become for me k square into sine of your omega t minus of your k into your x. So this is my equation number 4. Is this step clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Equation 3 and equation 4, is it clear for everyone? Now divide equation number 3 and 4 better. So if I'm dividing 3 divided by your 4, so that is nothing but your d square y by your dt square divided by, this one is d square y by your d into your x square. That will be equal to, what I'll be getting better, see right now again, if I'm differentiating, I'm not writing every term. A and a will get cancelled, sine and sine also will get cancelled. So this will become for me your omega square divided by your k square, isn't it? So that means I can write here d square y by your dt square will be equal to omega square divided by your k square into d square y divided by your dx square. Very important relation better. So any equation, if he is giving and asking whether it represents a wave equation or not, means it should obey this rule that d square y by dt square will be equal to omega square divided by x square into d square y by your dx square part of relation. Can anyone tell me omega by v can be written as better? In the partial differentiation, I can even write this one as of your dou square y by your dou square into dou t square will be equal to omega by v is nothing but what? Wave velocity. This is your v square into your dou square y divided by dou into your x square. Clear for everyone? So this is the differential form of your wave equation. So this is what right now for me, differential form of wave equation. Differential form of your wave equation. That means any wave, if he is giving me any equation, is asking us to find out whether the given equation is a wave equation or not, means we should obey this equation. We should be obeying this function, then only we can say that that will be your wave equation part. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone? Once again, come back bit. Once again, come back. We are talking about the relation between wave velocity and particle velocity. Particle velocity is represented by the formula Vp. This Vp value will be equal to how much better? Velocity of the particle is equals to your dy by dt, that is equals to omega into under root of a square minus b square. Wave velocity is represented by dx by dt, that is equals to your omega by k, or that is equals to your lambda by your t. Now displacement of the particle in the propagation of wave is given by the formula of y is equal to a into sine omega t minus kx. So if I'm differentiating this one with respect to time dy by dt, I'm getting a omega into cos omega t minus kx, and dy by dx is giving me minus of your ak into your cos omega t. Differentiating both of them, we are getting an equation right now that is known as of your wave equation. So velocity of the particle will be equal to how much better? Velocity of the particle is equals to your minus of v into dy by your dx. Dy by dx is known as slope velocity, v is known as of your wave velocity. So I can write your particle velocity is equals to minus of slope of y versus x graph into your wave velocity. Again, differentiating the equation 2 and 1 and 2, we'll be getting the equation d square y by dt square is equals this much, and d square y by dx square is equals this much. I'm simplifying both of them, dividing both of the relations. We're getting the wave equation right now, differential form of your wave equation. That will be equal to your how much for me? Your d square y by dt square is equals to your omega square by k square into your d square y by dx square. Or in partial differentiation, if I'm writing, this will be equal to your dou square y by dou t square is equal to d square into dou square y by your dou x square. What is v here, beta? Again, wave velocity. Make sure of that one. This is your wave velocity. Okay. So now let us try to do some problems, beta. So what we have learned till now, I'll try to summarize once basically. Faster way. Any wave equation should be the function of y should be the function of your x comma your t. This is the thing what we have learned, isn't it? This is the first thing. Second one is we got the differential equation beta, that is dou square y by your dou t square will be equal to your some constant k into your dou square y by your dou into your x square. This value of k is how much beta? K is equal to, just now I got omega square divided by v square, that is equals to your, sorry, this one is your k square, that will be equal to your v square. And see here, whenever you are taking this equation, y should be defined, y should be defined, I told you in the last class, y should be defined, y should be defined for all values of, for all values of your x and as well as of your t. Then only it can be said as of your wave equation. Clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? That means y is equals to what beta? Function of your, it should be in the form of ax plus or minus of b into t. This is the general equation of a wave beta. This is your general equation of your wave. General equation of your wave. General equation of your wave. For this y is equals to f of your x versus t. So y must be the function of your ax plus or minus of your b into your t. Okay. And wave speed is given by the formula beta. Wave speed, just remember here, wave speed will be equal to your coefficient of your t, coefficient of your t divided by your coefficient of x. Wave speed will be equal to how beta? Coefficient of your t divided by coefficient of your x. That means wave speed v will be equal to your how much? Here can you see right now for me? Wave speed v will be equal to, what is the coefficient of t beta? Coefficient of t is how much here? B divided by coefficient of x is how much for me or a? So v will be equal to how much for me beta? B by your a in the given equation. Where a and b are constants beta. A and b are constants. A and b are constants. A and b are constants. Is it clear for everyone? Okay. The solution of this equation is whatever the equation we have written right now. This one. Solution of this equation is y is equals to a into sine omega t minus of k into x. So this is the wave equation. This is what for me? This is your wave equation. These are the things what we have learned till now. This is your wave equation. This is your wave equation. Clear for everyone? Clear for everyone? Y should be the function of x and t, and y should be defined for all the values of x and t beta. This is something very much important for solving of your numericals. Y should be defined for all the values of x and t. So general form of your wave equation is what beta? Y is equals to your f of your x plus or minus b into t. If it is minus, then it will be moving in the positive x-axis. If you get a positive, will be getting in the negative x-axis. This is general equation of the wave. Now, how do you calculate the wave speed? Wave speed is equals to coefficient of t divided by coefficient of your x, where a and b are constant. Solution of this equation is what? Y is equal to a into sine omega t minus of k into x. K is known as propagational constant. Omega is nothing but angular frequency. This is known as of your wave equation. Is it clear up to this one for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes,
Sure.
sir.
Let us try to do some example so that we'll get a clarity. Like say if I give you equation, if y is equals to log of your x plus of your 2t. Okay. Y is equals how much for me? Log x plus of your 2t. will this represent a wave? Will this represent a wave? This is my question. See, beta, I told you for any wave equation, what is the condition I told you? Y should be defined for all the values of what? X. Y should be defined for all the values of X and all the values of your T. Now let us try to check here right now, beta. See here right now, if I'm talking about right now in this given condition, see here in this one, if X plus of your 2T, if X plus of your 2T is lesser than 0, beta, is lesser than 0, then what happens? Log lesser than 0, is it defined or not defined? Can anyone?
Not defined.
Not
Not
defined.
defined. Very good. X plus 2T lesser than 0, then log is not defined. Log is not defined. Log is not defined. So we know that X should be defined for all the values of X, but now it is not obeying right now. So will it be a wave or will it not be a wave?
It will not be a wave.
It is not a wave. It is not a wave. I hope you got everyone. So I'm writing that point very clearly here. You see, log is not defined. Log is not defined for negative value. If any BPC students are there, make sure of that one. For them, I am writing log is not defined for the negative value. It is defined only for, it is defined only for, positive values. MPC students have clear-cut idea about this one, but BPC students will feel difficulty. That is the reason I'm writing clear statement here. If X plus 2T is lesser than 0 means any value lesser than 0 is a negative, then log is not defined for the negative value. That is the reason it is not a wave equation. So I can write, so it is not, so the given equation or the given equation is not a wave. Is not a wave. Is it clear for everyone? I hope right now everyone got an idea how to identify a wave. Let me give you one more example. Say for
Sir, once
example,
keep the previous page, sir.
yes, better. Done?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Now think and give me the answer. If y is equals to 1 by 6x plus 2t, will it be a wave? Will it be a wave? Anyone? Will it be a
No,
wave?
sir.
Better? See, will it be a wave or not?
No, sir.
No, it is not a wave. Why? Why? Because if 6x plus 2t is equals to 0, then 1 by 0 is not defined. Because 1 by 0 is how much? Is equals to what? Charminar. Antena? మాట్లాడరు ఎవరు? Hello.
Infinity.
1 by 0 is nothing but equal to what? Infinity. And it is not defined. That is the reason it is not a wave equation. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
It should satisfy any value, sir.
Yeah, see, what I told you, the condition y should satisfy for all the values of x and t. Then only you can say it is a wave. Otherwise, it is not a wave. Y should be defined for all the values of x and t. Isn't it? If I'm taking
Yes, sir.
6x plus 2t is equals to 0, it is not defining. Isn't it? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Now give me an answer for this one. Think and tell me. If y is equals to exponential to the power of minus of x minus of vt whole square. These are all H.C. Verma questions, beta. Very standard questions which are regularly asked in all the competitive examinations. if y is equals to exponential to the power of minus of x minus of v2 whole square, will it be a wave? Come on, give me the answer. Let me check how many of you can give me the answer. So what is my condition for a wave, beta? What is my condition for a wave? What is the condition for wave?
Should satisfy all the
It
values.
should satisfied for all the values of x and t. Now see here, if x minus vt is equals to 0, if x minus vt is equals to 0, 0 whole square is how much, beta?
0.
0. Exponential to the power of 0 is defined or not defined?
Defined.
Defined.
Very good. If x minus vt is equals to 0, it is what? Defined. So I can define it for this one. The same way, if x minus vt is equals to plus infinity. Now see, if I'm taking this infinity whole square, exponential to the power of minus infinity is how much, beta? Can anyone tell me? Exponential to the power of minus infinity will be equal to 1 by exponential to the power of infinity. That will be equal to 1 by infinity. 1 by infinity is how much?
0.
0. Defined or not?
Defined.
Is it defined or not?
Defined.
Defined. Very good. That means if x minus vt is plus infinity, it is getting defined. The same way, if x minus of vt is equals to minus of infinity, then will it defined or not? See here, x minus of vt is minus infinity. Minus infinity whole square is again how much for me? Minus infinity. Minus infinity only, na? So minus infinity is defined or not defined? Defined. Because you know positive infinity, we know the negative infinity. So it is right now defined, but it is also your defined condition. So wave equation, but not harmonic. Is that clear? So it is a wave equation or not? Yes, it is a wave equation. A wave equation, but not harmonic. But not a harmonic. Harmonic ravalante, it should be either in the sine function or it should be in the cos function. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
If someone gives the equation, can you identify the wave equation, whether it is a wave equation or not?
Yes, sir.
Pakka?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Now see here. Ax plus of your bt or minus ax minus of bt. Okay. This represents me what, beta? Wave traveling in negative x direction. Negative x direction. Because they are of what, beta? Same sign. When they are of same sign, they will be moving in which direction? Negative x-axis. In the same way, if I am taking ax minus of bt, or this one is minus of ax plus of your bt. Signs are opposite. Here this represents me what? Wave is traveling. Wave is traveling in which direction, beta? In the positive x-axis. Positive x-axis. Because sign is different. Isn't it? This equation I told you here. This one. Y is equals to ax plus or minus bt. If it is plus beta, that means it is moving in which direction? Negative x-axis. If it is negative, that will be moving in which direction?
Positive.
Positive.
X-axis. That's what only the statement I have written here right now. What is the statement I have written here right now? You see, ax plus bt unna or minus ax minus bt. That means the wave is traveling in which direction? Negative x
Negative.
direction. Wave is traveling in your negative x direction. So whenever they comes in same sign, that is traveling in the negative. Now see, ax minus bt means positive x-axis, r minus ax plus bt. Signs are opposite. That means wave is traveling in which direction, beta? Wave is traveling in your positive x-axis. So what is the condition right now? Sign is different. Sign is different. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes,
Is it
sir.
clear for
Yes,
everyone?
sir.
Chalo, one more question. See, if y is equals to 10 by 5 plus x minus 2t whole square. Find first question, wave velocity. Find your wave velocity. And number 2, amplitude. What do you mean by amplitude, beta? Amplitude is nothing but what? Maximum displacement. Maximum displacement. This already you have studied in your SHR. Amplitude is nothing but maximum displacement. Now see, compare this one with the standard equation, beta. Y is equals to ax plus or minus of b into t. Okay. So if I'm, y must be the function of your ax plus or minus of b into t. So in the place of your x, this is x. In the place of here, how much it is? 1. So how do you calculate the wave's velocity? I told you better. Wave velocity will be equal to how much? Here I see. Wave speed will be equal to how much? Coefficient of t divided by coefficient of x. Wave speed or wave velocity is how much for me, beta? Coefficient of t divided by coefficient of your x. That means here it will be coefficient of your what, beta? T. What is the coefficient of t?
-2.
-2.
This one is how much for me? -2 divided by coefficient of x 1. That means this one is how much? -2 meter per second. Minus sign indicates in which direction the wave is been moving.
Positive.
Positive.
Positive x-axis. I hope you can write that one. Now, second question. What is the second question is asking? Amplitude. What do you mean by amplitude? Maximum displacement. That is y max. Now see, this will become maxima. This value will become maxima when, beta? When x minus 2t is how much? Minima. Isn't it? See here right now. Y will become for me max. This is equals to, this is your 10 divided by 5 plus this one is x minus of your 2t whole square. Isn't it? So this will become for me maxima if this value is becoming how much for me? If this value is coming for me minimum. That minimum value means how much for me? 0. If this value is becoming 0, then amplitude will become how much for me, beta? Amplitude is becoming for me a is equals to 10 by 5. That will be equal to 2. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
అర్థమైంది అందరికి?
Yes, sir.
పక్కా?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So shall I give you some homework for you to, will you try to do and tell me the answers for this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Which of the following functions represents a wave equation? Represents a wave equation. ఎవరికైనా అర్థం కాకపోయినా బెటా, if anyone is not able to follow, you can just go through the recording also. I'm even sharing you the recording options on my channel. You please try to subscribe. That will be a great helpful for me. So try to subscribe the channel and try to see that every day I will be uploading the same lectures. You can refer it a number of times along with the notes whichever I'm giving you right now. Okay now? Chalo. Which of the following function represents a wave equation? First question is y is equals to your x minus of your vt whole square. Second one is y is equals to your x square plus v square into t square. And third one is y is equals to log of your vt plus of your x. And number D is y is equals to your x square minus v square into your t square. Chestara?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Pakka?
Yes, sir.
I'm not doing it right now. You try to do it on your own and let me know. Rakapothe, tomorrow you ask me, I'll help you out in the class. Okay?
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Yes, beta.
I copy it.
Yeah. నేను ఛానల్ కూడా సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకున్నాను. మీకు SHM, హీట్, థర్మోడైనమిక్స్ ఆ చాప్టర్స్ కూడా రికార్డెడ్ వర్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. యూ కెన్ రిఫర్ ఇట్ ఎన్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ టైమ్స్ దేర్ ఆల్సో బెటర్. ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ కూడా ఒకసారి రివిజన్ అయిపోతుంటది. స్పెషల్లీ SHM లాంటివి ఏమైనా ఉంటే గో త్రూ చేయండి.
Sir, complete, sir.
చలో, వెరీ గుడ్. Next question. The following figure shows a snapshot of a vibrating string. At t is equals to 0. The particle P is observed moving up with velocity 20√3 centimeter per second. The tangent at P makes angle 60 degrees with x-axis as shown in figure. Okay.
Yes.
What is the question right now for me? The following figure shows a snapshot of a vibrating string at t is equal to 0. The particle P is being observed moving up with a velocity 20√3 centimeter per second. The tangent at P makes an angle 60 degrees with x-axis shown in the figure right now for me. So the question is, find the wave velocity and wave equation. Find wave velocity and wave equation. This is the question. I'm drawing the diagram for this one.
Sir,
Is better.
sir, channel name.
Sir,
Is better.
sir, channel name, sir.
I'm sharing you the link na directly. YouTube మీకు దాంట్లో బేసిక్ మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ వచ్చింది కదా ఒకటి. యూట్యూబ్ లో రాలేదు మీకు, దాంట్లో రాలేదా గ్రూప్ లో? మొహమ్మద్
sir.
సరిపోతుంది.
We got, sir.
మొహమ్మద్ ఆసిఫ్ ఫిజిక్స్ అని కొట్టండి వచ్చేస్తుంది.
Thank you, sir.
మోస్ట్ వెల్కమ్. క్లాస్ అర్థమవుతుందా మీకు అసలు? ఎవరు మాట్లాడడమే లేదు మార్నింగ్ పూట.
Understanding, sir.
Understanding, sir.
ఇది కూడా ఇచ్చాడు మనకు.
Sir,
Yes, better.
HC Verma PDF you said you'll send.
Okay,
Yes,
I'll
sir.
send it to you. I'll send. This X is in centimeters, better. This is your y-axis. Y-axis is in millimeters. Y-axis is in millimeters. This is the point P with x-axis is making 60 degrees. This is 20 root 3. This particle is starting somewhere from here. That means this distance is already how much for me? 2 root 2. This is your origin. Okay, now read the question. The following figure shows the snapshot of a vibrating string at t is equals to 0. The particle P is observed moving up with a velocity. This particle P is moving upward with a velocity 20 root 3 centimeter. The tangent at the P makes an angle 60 degree with the x-axis as shown in the figure. Find wave velocity. Find your wave velocity. Velocity of the particle is given how much for me, beta? 20 root 3. You know already the formula for this one, beta. Velocity of the particle will be equal to how much, beta? Minus of v into dy by dx. We know this formula, beta.
Yes, sir.
Velocity of particle is how much? 20 into root 3. What is the v? I told you wave speed or wave velocity. Dy by dt can be written as right now, beta, what? Tan theta. And this is with your negative sign. So how much I'm getting right now? Theta value is how much for me? 60. So this one is your 20 into root 3 is equals to minus of v into your tan 60. Tan 60 is how much?
Root 3.
Root 3. So this root 3 will get cancelled. So velocity, how much I'm getting right now? Minus of 20 centimeter per second. If velocity is coming for me minus, that means it is moving in this direction, beta. Minus of 20 meter per second. That means along negative x-axis. Along your negative x-axis. Wave velocity is moving in the negative x-axis. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure. So wave must be moving in this direction, beta. So wave must be moving towards your negative x-axis. So I can write here this point here. So wave must be moving. Wave must be moving towards negative x-axis. So what is an equation, beta? Y is equals to a into sine omega into t plus of your k into x plus some phase angle for that. That is nothing but phi. This is the phase angle. Okay. So now this is a basic equation of the wave. Because if the wave is moving negative x-axis, we'll write with what sign, beta? Positive sign. This is represented by your positive sign. Along with that one certain phase. Now what is the value of A, beta? IA means what? Amplitude, na? Amplitude is how much for me? 4 mm. 4 mm means how do you write that one? Because we got the answer in centimeters. So y will become for me 4 mm. That means that will become for me 0.4 centimeters into sine into omega will become how much, beta? How do you write the value of omega? Can anyone tell me? Okay, I'll try to find out the omega first. Student. V is equals to wave velocity is equals to omega by your k. Okay. What is the wavelength, beta, given for me? Lambda value is equals to how much? Can anyone? What is the wavelength lambda? Lambda means what? One complete wave. One complete wave. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me what is one complete wave right now there?
3.3.5.
3.5.
3 point.
3.5.
3.5 है ना?
Yes, sir.
K value ఎంత అవుతుందా? K value is 2 pi by lambda కదా?
Just scroll little down, sir.
Yeah. 4.
Sir, scroll, sir.
V is equal to how much better for me? Omega by K. So V is equals to omega. K value is equals to 2 pi by lambda. So 2 pi by your lambda. That means V is equals to omega into your lambda divided by your 2 pi. So what is the lambda? Can anyone tell me? See the figure. What is the wavelength? I told you one complete wave, na? One complete wave means from here to your here.
4, sir.
This point again. See, if it might have been started from
4.
origin, then the wavelength might have been 3.5, isn't it? But it is not starting from origin. That thing you should be having clear cut in my idea. So what is the wavelength?
4, sir.
Very good. Got it, everyone? But then why did you tell me
Yes, sir.
3.5? See, 3.5 will be when we are starting the origin from here to here. If it is going, then it is 3.5. But it is not 3.5 because it is not starting from origin. So this position to your again, this position right now somewhere here. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Or else you can take right now from this one. This complete wave will be equal to this much. 5.5 minus 1.5. That will give me the wavelength. How much it is?
4, sir.
4.
Oh, see, this distance to this distance can also be taken as of your wavelength lambda. Isn't it? This wavelength lambda ravalante from origin, this distance is how much for me? 5.5. Minus this one is nothing but 1.5. So this will become for me how much for me? 4. So wavelength is 4. Very good. So V is how much I got? V value is how much we got? V is equals to minus 20. Minus indicates only direction. Nothing to do with the calculation. So it is 20 is equals to omega into 4 divided by 2 pi. So 2 ones are, this one is 2 twos are, this is 2 ones, this is 2 tens. So omega will be equal to how much better? 10 pi. So I got the value of omega is equals to your 10 pi. K value will be equal to how much for me? 2 pi by lambda. That is equals to 2 pi. Lambda value is 4. So that will be equal to 2 ones are. This is 2 twos are. So that will be equal to how much better? K value will be equal to how much for me? K value will be equal to your pi by 2. So is it clear for everyone? I got the value of omega. I got the value of your K. Now can I write the wave equation? Now can I write the wave equation? So y is equals to A value is how much I got right now beta? 0.4 into your sine into omega value is how much better? 10 pi into your t plus K value is equal to how much better? What is the value of a K we got? You see right now?
5 by 2.
Pi by 2.
Pi by 2.
Right now for me pi by 2 into your x plus of your phi. This is your wave equation. That means if I'm simplifying this one, I can write this one as 0.4 into your sine. This one is your 10 pi t plus of your pi into your x divided by 2 plus of your phi. Okay, so this is your wave equation. I hope everyone got an idea how to write a wave equation from the given data.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the initial phase beta? What is the initial phase? See, initially I'm not at origin. I'm somewhere on y-axis. So I need to calculate initial phase. That means a t is equals to 0. A t is equals to 0. See how I'm writing this one very carefully. At t is equals to 0. X value will become how much for me? 0. X value is 0 and y value is given how much in the problem? 2 √2 mm. That means this will become for me how much beta? Y root will become for me your 2 root 2 divided by your, this is the 10. That will become for me 0.4 into your sine phi. Okay, now because this t I'm taking 0 beta. So this value will become for me 0 here right now totally. So this one is nothing but of your 0.4. This is coming right now 0.4 into your sine of your phi. Sine of your phi. X value is how much for me? 0. Isn't it? So anything divided by 0 is how much for me? Multiplied by divided by. Clear?
Sir,
Is better.
sir, when we were finding the omega, why didn't we take 20 as negative, sir?
Where beta?
Sir, V is equal to omega by K, no, sir. Then when
V
we
is equals
substitute
to,
the
yeah, V is
values,
equals to omega by K.
when we substitute 20, why didn't we take it negative, sir?
Where I have taken 20?
Down, sir.
Well, this one, huh?
Fourth step. Yes, sir.
See, while doing calculation, minus sign indicates only direction, kada. We already took the direction and we have written the equation.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? Again, I need not take now because this minus sign has been very clearly telling me that the wave is moving in negative x-axis. That is the reason I have written the equation in the form of y is equals to a into sine omega t plus k into x plus phi. This minus sign indicating that wave is moving in negative x-axis. That knowledge has been given for me already. And I need, while doing the calculation, I need not mention the negative sign there.
Okay,
Clear?
sir. Okay.
Okay.
Got it, sir.
Now in
Thank
this
you.
one, t is equals to 0. Isn't it? So this one you multiply, this 10 will come down. So it is 2 root 2 divided by 10 is equals to 0.4 into sine phi. So how much I'm getting this one better? How much I'm getting this one is sine phi in the student. Sine phi value is equals to how much? 2 ones are 0.2. This is a 2, 10. 10 that means 1 by 10. 0.4 is nothing but 4 by 10. 10 gets cancelled. 2 ones are 2 2s are. And this one is how much for me? 2 root 2. Sine phi value ఎంత వస్తుంది?
Root 2.
వచ్చిందా? 1 by root 2 కదా. Root 2 1 by root 2.
1 by root 2.
1 by root.
1 by root 2 వస్తుంది. 1 by root 2 వస్తుందంటే initial phase is how much right now for me? Initial phase will be equal to pi by 4 or it can be your 3 pi by. So this is the phase value what I. So ultimately the wave equation will become how much for me? Y is equals to 0.4 into your sine 10 pi t plus pi x divided by 2 plus phi. Phi value is nothing but of your pi by 4. So this is the wave equation. So got an idea how to write in wave equation from the given data? So this is a graphical. We'll try to do some more problems in the tomorrow session of a class. But today you start doing some problems from your SC Verma. Do the concept from your SC Verma. I'll try to send you the PDF today. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Scroll down.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Scroll down. Huh? Notes under ఖచ్చితంగా రాయాలి నాన్న. I'll be checking the notes. మీరు ఆన్లైన్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు you will be opening your books and showing me your notes. I'm telling you. సార్ నోట్స్ పంపిస్తున్నారు కదా నేను తర్వాత రాసుకుంటానని మాత్రం పెట్టబోకండి. నేను చెప్పేటప్పుడే మీరు పెన్ను పేపర్ పెడితే మీకు కొంచెం వస్తుంది, లేకపోతే వేవ్స్ అర్థం చేసుకోవడం కష్టం. ఇంకా నేను ఇంట్రొడక్షన్ లోనే ఉన్నాను, చాలా డీటెయిల్ గా చెప్తున్నాను. ఐఎమ్ టచింగ్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ మైక్రో లెవెల్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ కాన్సెప్ట్. సో ప్లీజ్ గో త్రూ ఇట్ డీటెయిల్లీ అండ్ ట్రై టు డూ ద SC Verma రెగ్యులర్లీ. ఓకేనా?
Yes, sir.
ఎందుకంటే బైపీసీ పిల్లలు కూడా ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి నేను క్యాలిక్యులేషన్స్ అన్ని చేస్తున్నాను. ఒకవేళ ఎంపీసీ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఉంటే ఇన్ని క్యాలిక్యులేషన్స్ నేను చేసేవాడినే కాదు. ప్యూర్ ఎంపీసీ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఉంటే ఐ వుడ్ హావ్ బీన్ స్కిప్డ్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ ది క్యాలిక్యులేషన్స్ అండ్ డైరెక్ట్లీ ఆన్సర్స్ కి వెళ్ళేవాడిని. But already there are even some BPC students. That is the reason I am including even the detailed calculations. So please try to go through my notes n number of your time, make your concepts clear and try to do the SC Verma. After completing the SC Verma only, you try to go for any other reference book. ఇది అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఇమీడియట్ గా మీరు ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్స్ JEE మెయిన్స్ అండ్ అడ్వాన్స్ క్వశ్చన్ అండ్ నీట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ చేసేయండి. The topic will become perfect. ఎందుకంటే pandemic stage లో ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి even next year the question paper will be of not that high standard. It will be comfortable. Only thing is you should be having a knowledge of recollecting the data. That's it. Okay. ఏదైనా అర్థం కాకపోతే నాకు ఇమీడియట్ గా ఫోన్ చేయండి, లేకపోతే నాకు టెక్స్ట్ చేయండి. You are having my number in the WhatsApp group. You can directly text me. If it is any slow or if it is speed, I can change my pattern for you to help you out in my lab. Okay na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, chalo then take care. Bye, beta.
Bye,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Bye, sir.